I see here the sea of white, the color of peace, the color of dignity, what we see in the Hindu religion, the color of shok, which is the sadness. It is our heart which are completely filled with what we have seen that happened. Thank you, Ed, for the beautiful words. And thank you, everyone, for being here. I will just add Shala from Mike Sherrill's office as well here. A lot of friends from the community here. Tremendous support. So today, why are we here? We are gathering here to solemnly remember the innocent lives lost in Kashmir. We honor their memory and mourn the senseless violence that took place, that took them away from us. They were not just victims. They were fathers, sons, husbands, friends, each with dreams, hopes, stories that were tragically cut short. Many were sole source of income for their families. They were from India, Nepal, US, and Dubai. You can see there was no boundary. There was a father and son pair lost. There was a newlywed on their honeymoon lost. We will hear about them, a short introduction of them, a short background of them, the names. But for those of you who don't know the background of this conflict or the region, I think Sarsish said it very beautifully. It's a beautiful land of Kashmir. In India, we call it Jannat. It's the heaven on earth. It has seen violence, targeted killings of Kashmiri Hindus for a few decades. And many of those friends are here. They have the stories, they're living with their stories. For years, it was finally a time where Kashmir was inching towards peace and prosperity, with the most vital element, that was communal harmony. And what happened? This horrific and inhumane attack shattered that. When you see each victim, how they were meticulously identified and killed, after identifying the religion, it's normal to have anger. It's normal to have sadness. I see every face here either angry or sad or both. But you know what the beautiful part? That's where we find each other. That's where we find the support. What we see here today, each one of you, is a person who is peace-loving. That is why we are here. We are here united in condemning the violence and the hate in the name of the religion. So let us stand united, not only in grief, but in our resolve to reject hatred and violence. I would like to personally thank you, my fellow residents of this beautiful town, and many from the neighboring towns, and many who made it from as far south as South Jersey or out of state. I know many of you here. My fellow elected officials, the leaders of all communities are here, representing many religions. Thank you. On such a short notice, you stood here, you are standing here in support and solidarity. Times like this defines us, as they say. But then also, we can look back and say we can stand here, shout, why did this happen? We can take a stand in silence. The key is not to remain in silence. Not to remain in silence. There is a phrase, silent, peace-loving majority. Silent, peace-loving majority. If we love peace, we need to speak up, no matter how it sounds. If we love peace, fight for it. Never again we should remain silent and complicit. That is why my ask to you is Change that phrase, just one word. Silent, peace-loving majority to vocal, peace-loving majority. Let's work towards replacing that one word. Let's not become complicit. If we love peace, we stand up, we call out for what it is, but we don't remain silent. So in honor of every innocent person who lost their life, we say Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti.